Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. The action has already started. Threads one in. He can run onto that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pass somewhat off target. Kivior. Now it's Rafinha. Porto have got it back and they'll have another go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I like the look of Lucas Hernandez, who actually comes from a family of footballers where both his father and brother are defenders. A defender very much in the modern mould, good with his feet.
Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! Goal! Porto! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Porto breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. And that's played in low. Thiago Silva gets good distance on it. Now it's Ndiaye. Moura. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Hernandez. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cross is blocked and that's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Beto! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Maguire. Maguire. No outsmarting him this time. That has not gone well. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, he refuses to take the bait. Hernandez. There will be a throw-in. It's a pretty loose pass. Some really good ball movement. Not the most accurate pass. Out towards the flank. He's picked his way through. Played in deep. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Agahawa stood his ground strongly. Boga. Agahawa has found the net here, of course. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ndiaye. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Maguire. And that's a good ball. Knocks it out wide.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Rafinha. Now who's going to be first to the... Oh, he's been caught napping!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Joelinton. Kivior. That's good play. And a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Agahawa. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shoots! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Porto are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
No way through there. Now it's Agahawa. And that interception was... And there's the end of the first half. See your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Referee's given a throw. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Boga. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Some good work on the right flank here. Maguire. That is lovely. Fired deep towards the back post. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Rafinha.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Boga. Ndiaye receives it in a good position here. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Moura did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played out wide.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Looking to go deep. And he's there to retrieve it. Maguire. Back into the middle. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cleared away. Agahawa. And the counter is on. Now it's Agahawa. Agahawa. Beto. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Maguire. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Boga. Chance to deliver. And he's there to clear it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Agahawa. Kivior. Now it's Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That pass isn't the best. And he's there to belt it away. Beto. And he skips past his man, and he's picked it up out wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Not the most convincing of passes. Boga. Ndiaye. Chance, surely! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 15.
So,
Número
time for
7.
changes on both
Número
sides,
19.
actually.
Número 24.
We have got ourselves a game
Número
here.
18.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a
Número
sudden it seems the
17.
belief is back.
Número 29.
And he's been shifted
Número
off it.
8. Número 9.
They may end up with some
Número
regret with this
14.
tactic,
Se
but
está
you have to
realizando un
admire
cambio.
their commitment to goals.
Now it's Gnonto. They've won a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Moura getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Perez with the clearance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance.
Rafinha gets through on his own. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Número 20.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
He has a look up, and that's been drilled in. So their 4th corner of the game. Climbs up big! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
But that has not gone well. And here's Beto. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Cambio.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Linton. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Now it's Gnonto. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Hutchinson. Karamo. He's a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away!
Gol del Porto.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Número 8.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's in a great position here.
3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Unahi. Is there any support? He might not. Chance for a shot! He has done it! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So is this the start of a comeback? And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you